The stories you are about to see are real. The rewards up to $5 million are real. This is Crime Reports and Rewards with Rick Griffin and Dave Michaels, where you stay anonymous, the criminals don't. I'm Dave Michaels with this week's edition of Spot Crime, where we highlight crimes reported in the CSRA. We've had 75 charges of assault throughout the CSRA. Charges occurred on Milledgeville Road, Skinner Mill Road, Castletown Drive, Highview Court, East Buller Street, Old Waynesboro Road, Hicks Street, Estarf Court, 2nd Avenue, Ardwick Drive, Hale Street, Bullino Drive, Sunny Day Drive, Sibling Road, Lumpkin Road, Augusta Tech Drive, Green Street, Patriots Way, Telfair Street, Goshen Road, Fisher Court, Berkshire Drive, River Ridge Road, Diamond Lakes Way, Boynton Road, Elizabeth Drive, Jonathan Circle, McDowell Street, Peters Road, Tate Road, Deansbridge Road, Holden Street, Cook Road, Gordon Highway, Wrightsboro Road, Greystone Drive, Tobit's Court, Bennock Mill Road, Tubman Home Road, Gold Fetch Drive, Silver Branch Place, Kevin Drive, Green Street, Gibson Street, Mike Paget Highway, Cresswell Drive, Douglas Street, Lumpkin Road, Wheelers Road, Leekwood Court, Shirley Avenue, Walton Way, Blanchard Road, Fairfax Court. 2 cases occurred on Washington Road, Gordon Highway, West Terrace Street, Glen Hills Court, Lumpkin Road, Rozier Road. 2 occurred on Broad Street, 2 on 3rd Avenue, DeMarcus Street, Farrington Drive, Champion Pines Lane, Gordon Highway, Hurd Avenue, Kingsgate, and Rhodes Drive. We've also had 54 charges of burglary. Charges occurred on Heath Avenue, Warren Road, Glenfields Lane, Green Street, Sheraton Drive, Jonathan Court, Woodbine Road, West Valley Park, Wrightsboro Road, Milledgeville Road, Helpsaba McBeam Road, James Drive, Patriots Way, Belmont Avenue, 7th Street, Wrightsboro Road, Quail Run Drive, Estarf Court, Curry Street, Oakview Place, Hurd Avenue, McDowell Street, Highway 88, Milledgeville Road, Helpsaba McBeam Road, Woodcrest Drive, Tobacco Road, Harding Road, Applejack Terrace, Winsmere Drive, Mums Road, Trap Court, Mike Paget Highway, Quinn Court, Rollingwood Drive, Peach Orchard Road, Turkey Trail Drive, Southgate Drive, Grand Boulevard, Milledgeville Road, Watkins Street, Floyd Street, Folkestone Court, Turkey Trail Drive, Doris Road, Collinston Drive, Deansbridge Road, Sterling Ridge Drive, Richards Road, Nevada Street, Belgrade Court, 7th Street, South Goshen Lake Drive, Warren Street, 1st Avenue, Milledgeville Road, DeVodge Street, Travis Road, Windsor Springs Road, Green Street, Telfair Street, Greystone Drive, Sedgefield Drive, Mike Paget Highway, Old Waynesboro Road, Brown Road, Rawlingsworth Drive, Seagull Road, 1st Street, Bay Street, Riverwatch Parkway, Angela Street, Cairo Drive, Bellwood Drive, Huffington Drive, Walden Drive, Washington Road, Harold Drive, Stony Brook Road, Broad Street, Stevens Creek Road, Sibley Court, Metcalf Street, Augusta West Parkway, 7th Street, Olive Road, Chapey Avenue, Brookville Parkway, Woodbriar Court, Sterling Ridge Drive, Abbey Way, Telfair Street, Sedgefield Drive, Creekview Drive, Jackson Road, Liberty Church Road, Rusting Road. We've also had 12 robberies around the CSRA. They took place on Sherrill Drive, Belmont Drive, West Richmond Hill Road, Green Street, Walton Way, 10th Street, Boy Scout Road, Gordon Highway, Deansbridge Road, 3rd Street, Pine Hill Road, and River Oak. We've had 2 cases of arson in the CSRA, one at Castell Street and the other at Lyman Street. 7 charges of reckless conduct at Kelron Way, Windsor Springs Road, Carey Street, Barrington Drive, Old Waynesboro Road, 3rd Street, and Tobacco Road. 12 charged of damage to property at Garden Mill Road, Miles Street, 3rd Avenue, Basswood Drive, Welsh Lane, Dimitri Way, Barton Chapel Road, Culberton Way, Starnes Street, 4-H Club Road, Woodlake Road, Walters Court. We've also had 8 drug arrests in the CSRA. They took place at Carswell Drive, Jones Street, Japolican Avenue, Pollard Drive, Mums Road, Hephzibah McBeam Road, Wrightsboro Road, and Jackson Avenue. If you know anything about these crimes or any other crimes, please text your tips to 803-441-8744, where you'll always remain anonymous, and you tell us where to stack your cash rewards. Be the first to receive new updates. Follow us on the web with Facebook and Twitter. Go to www.crimereportsandrewards.com and click on the Facebook and Twitter icons to sign up. We'll be back with more Crime Reports and Rewards after these messages.
Yeah, my parents think I'm sleeping at your house.
Yeah, I'm just jumping in the shower.
Okay, bye.
Don't do it.
The Richmond County Sheriff's Office is requesting the public's assistance with locating this black male suspect. On July the 1st at approximately 15:06 hours, this black male entered the Computer Exchange at 3206 Peach Orchard Road and shoplifted a computer before exiting the business without rendering proper payment. The male arrived in a silver or gray SUV pictured above. Anyone with information leading to the identity of this suspect is asked to hold and notify the Richmond County Sheriff's Office at 706-821-1080 or any property crimes investigator at 706-821-1020. If you want a cash reward, text or email your tip to tips@AugustaCrimeStoppers.org or text or call to 803-441-UP-HIGH. Or you'll always remain anonymous, the rewards are up high, and you tell Crime Stoppers where to stack your cash. On Tuesday, July 9th at 1300 hours, deputies responded to 1812 Sherrill Drive in regards to a home invasion. Upon arrival, it was learned that 3 unidentified black males entered the residence by forcing their way into the front door. You'll remember Crime Stoppers showed you a very simple tip on how to take a threshold and screw it into the faceplate so that whenever your door bolts into the side of your door, it's very hard to kick in your door or force open your door, just like this home invasion happened. Once inside, 2 of the 3 suspects ransacked the residence while the 3rd suspect held the residence at gunpoint. The suspects were last seen fleeing the scene, traveling in a golden-colored Dodge Stratus with tinted windows and numerous items from the residence. The suspects are described as one black male who was 5'8", about 150 pounds, had a white t-shirt and khaki shorts with a white t-shirt wrapped over his face, brandishing an automatic handgun. The second suspect was a black male with a large frame, wearing black shorts with a khaki buttoned-up shirt and a white shirt wrapped around his face, brandishing an automatic handgun. The third suspect was a black male who was about 5'9" and 160 pounds, wearing a type of polo shirt, turquoise in color, with white stripes, blue jean shorts, and blue and white tennis shoes, and a white shirt wrapped around his face, brandishing an automatic handgun. There were no reports of injuries, although the family was traumatized and their piece has been stolen. Sheriff's investigators are currently investigating this incident. Further details involving this investigation may be seen by going to Facebook and searching for AugustaCrimeStoppers.org or Crime Reports and Rewards. If you think you know how police may find these home invaders, please call Sergeant Shane McDaniel at 706-821-1003. If you want cash, text or email your tip to tips@AugustaCrimeStoppers.org or text or call to 803-441-UP-HIGH, where you'll always remain anonymous, the rewards are up high, and you tell Crime Stoppers where to stack your cash. The Richmond County Sheriff's Office is requesting the public's assistance with locating the male suspect in the blue and white striped shirt and his 2 female acquaintances in the pink tank top and black tank top pictured above. On June 28th at approximately 1825 hours, the suspects entered the Target store at 235 Robert C. Daniel Parkway. The male suspect was observed removing one wallet that was left by a previous customer from the customer service desk and walking away with it. Anyone with information leading to the identification of the 3 listed suspects, hold and notify the Richmond County Sheriff's Office at 706-821-1080 or any property crimes investigator at 706-821-1020. If you want a cash reward, text or email your tip to tips@AugustaCrimeStoppers.org or text or call to 803-441-UP-HIGH, where you'll always remain anonymous, the rewards are up high, and you tell Crime Stoppers where to stack your cash. Richmond County Sheriff's deputies were called to Cambridge Drive Saturday night, June 29th, after 8 black males, all walking in a straight line, carrying guns, opened fire at 12:06 on dozens of teens who showed up at a house party on Thames Place. Surveillance video only available on News 12's website shows 8 black males walking in a straight line towards the house party. Then you see dozens of teens running for their lives as some turn around and open fire. Witnesses reported that people were just scattered everywhere. People were just running and nobody knew who was doing the shooting. Iraq and Afghanistan war veteran Sheila Brown stood in her front door watching as the whole thing unfolded. That night I was in my room doing homework when I heard some pow, and I was like, is somebody out there shooting fireworks already before the 4th? Brown asked. But it was gunshots, not fireworks, that witnesses saw and heard. One black male suspect who is on the video shoots at least 8 times as he runs away. At the beginning of the video, you can see guns hanging down by the side as the 8 armed black males walk down the road. A little later, a firefight breaks out. You can see other black males raise what look like guns and just open fire like a war zone as shot after shot rings out. That was a real scary experience, and after being in Iraq and Afghanistan, I didn't think I was going to have to experience that in the States, war veteran Sheila Brown told News 12. Another witness went on to say that for the amount of kids and the amount of weapons that they had, it could have been 10, 14, 15 body bags with parents having to go down to the morgue to identify their kids, said Cambridge Homeowners Association President Samuel Walker. All I could say was, oh my God, thank you Jesus, no life was lost tonight. That's all you could say after you see the chaos and how the kids are running and how scared they are. All you can do is thank God that no one was killed. By some sort of miracle, even though hot lead was flying everywhere, no one reported being shot. Richmond County Sheriff's deputies responded minutes later after the shooting, but by then it was all over and the kids had scattered. News 12 gave the video to police who are reviewing to find out who the shooters may be. In the meantime, there are several fleeing and evading armed, reckless, and dangerous felons running around Augusta, armed with loaded pistols and desperate to elude law enforcement. If you think you know any of the 8 black males who opened fire on the Thames Place house party, please call Sergeant Shane McDaniel at 706-821-1003. Or text, call in, or email your tips to tips@AugustaCrimeStoppers.org or 803-441-UP-HIGH, where you'll always remain anonymous, the rewards are up high, and you tell us where to stack your cash.
And now, this Crime Reports and Rewards special report.
Crime Stopper Paul Watson of Infowars.com reports supporters of Trayvon Martin are threatening to stage riots and looting if George Zimmerman escapes a conviction, with scores of Twitter users taking to the social network to promise chaos, violence, and did we mention looting in major cities across the United States. In a story that went viral after being picked up by the Drudge Report, numerous individuals have expressed concerns that a not guilty verdict in the trial could spark nationwide race riots. I fully expect organized race rioting to begin in every major city to dwarf the Rodney King and Martin Luther King riots of past decades, warned licensed private detective and former Chicago police officer Paul Hubel, advising people to be prepared to evacuate, to put up a fight to win. You will need firearms, fire suppression equipment, along with lots of food and water. Columnist and former presidential advisor Pat Buchanan cautioned last month that the public mind has been so poisoned that an acquittal of George Zimmerman could ignite a reaction similar to that 20 years ago when the Simi Valley jury acquitted the LAPD cops in the Rodney King beating case. Political strategist Charles D. Ellison also warned that there is the risk of a flashpoint as intense as the aftermath of that fateful Los Angeles police brutality verdict in 1992, if Zimmerman escapes a conviction. Zimmerman haters also celebrated the fact that CNN broadcast his Social Security number live on air, with one tweeting, "Now he can be victimized." As were reported during the presidential election, innumerable Twitter users also threatened to stage riots if Barack Obama lost the race, as death threats against Mitt Romney became commonplace in the weeks before the vote. It's important to recall that Trayvon supporters looted a Walgreens last year as part of a demonstration against the fact that Zimmerman had not been arrested. Video surveillance footage showed teens ransacking a store in North Miami, damaging property and shoplifting goods, and did we mention looting? What you see on your screen are real samples and threats to riot and loot by Trayvon Martin supporters. It is important to emphasize that these are not joke accounts, they are genuine comments. These tweets were collected from just 10 hours. Supporters of Trayvon Martin are threatening to riot should George Zimmerman be found not guilty. We must suggest you at least fortify your doors and windows. As you just saw in the previous segment, these thugs may not care if they open fire in front of your home or kick in your door, even if you are African American. With thugs like this right on your front street, it can't hurt to fortify your doors and windows and store up a little food in case it takes a while to reinstate public order. Door thresholds can be mounted on the strike plate of your doors and screwed in with at least 3-inch long screws to slow down home invaders long enough for you to get out the back or lock you and yourself in a safe room. If the riots they say they will start happen, the police may not be able to help, as some rioters may overwhelm police to obtain weapons, ammo, and police cruisers for the rioters. We pray the 4th of July fireworks are in the sky, not coming through your windows. Stay tuned to our Facebook page by searching for AugustaCrimeStoppers.org. Then like us to stay updated on riot and looting forecasts if riot and looting reports come in.
And now, this Crime Reports and Rewards special report.
Nearly 40,000 signed petition to ban guns at the White House. Double standards are the foundation of tyranny. If everyone had the same rights as everyone else, then the ability to control people wouldn't exist. That's why the idea that equality can be achieved by leftism or socialism in any form is insanity. It just leads to more tyranny. The double standard can be seen with Congress trying to exempt itself from Obamacare, with Walmart supporting an internet tax when they realized they could profit from it, and from the fact that anti-gun politicians and celebrities have armed guards. Someone realized this a few months back and put together a brilliant petition asking for the White House to be turned into a gun-free zone, with his guards disarmed. The point is pretty clear. There's a reason gun bans don't work. They just disarm the wrong people. The petition is from December and January, but the point of the petition is timeless. Gun bans fail, and politicians support double standards. The point is similar to what Jeff Cooper wrote in The Art of the Rifle. The rifle itself has no moral stature, since it has no will of its own. Naturally, it may be used by evil men for evil purposes, but there are more good men than evil. And while the latter cannot be persuaded to the path of righteousness by propaganda, they can certainly be corrected by good men with rifles. Guns are just a tool. Being anti-gun misses the point and achieves nothing. We need to just make sure guns are in the hands of the good guys. That means encouraging and fostering a strong gun culture that values life, self-defense, and respect for the property of others. The rest will take care of itself. The Richmond County Sheriff's Office is requesting the public's assistance in locating Anthony Brent Swearingen. He's a white male, 32 years of age. Swearingen's last known address was 451 Pleasant Lane in North Augusta, South Carolina, 29860. The Richmond County Sheriff's Office currently holds felony warrants on Swearingen for trafficking methamphetamines, aggravated assault on a police officer, and fleeing and evading and attempting to elude. Anyone with information leading to the location and arrest of Swearingen is asked to hold and notify the Richmond County Sheriff's Office at any of the following numbers: 706-821-1080 for dispatch, 706-821-1020 for the Criminal Investigation Division, 706-821-1400 for the Narcotics Division, Sergeant Michael Shane McDaniel Sr. at 706-821-1003. If you want a cash reward, text or email your tip to tips@AugustaCrimeStoppers.org or text or call to 803-441-UP-HIGH, where you'll always remain anonymous, the rewards are up high, and you can tell Crime Stoppers where to stack your cash. Now for an update on the Hester Jackson murder, Richmond County Sheriff's Office Lieutenant Blaze Dresser called a press conference on the 2700 block of Willis Foreman Road to announce a cash reward of up to $9,000 for the arrest and conviction of those responsible for the murder of 56-year-old Hester Jackson. Police are still searching for the shooter or shooters responsible for killing Mr. Jackson as he arrived home on Willis Foreman Road. Those who knew him say Jackson was a quiet gentleman who kept to himself and recently married a woman from North Carolina. AugustaCrimeStoppers.org has added another $1,000 reward payable upon the arrest of the shooters, so any witnesses that may come forth will have cash now and later should a conviction occur, bringing the total amount of the reward in the Hester Jackson case to up to $10,000. Okay, you guys are offering $9,000. We just added another $1,000 to it for Augusta Crime Stoppers. So now you can tell people that the reward is up to $10,000 total. Okay? Is there anything I would like to tell the whole world? Who do you think did this? Just what do you think? Who, what, where, any clues? If you have any information about the Hester Jackson murder as he arrived at his home on Willis Foreman Road, please call Lieutenant Blaze Dresser or Investigator Calvin Chu at 706-821-1020 or AugustaCrimeStoppers.org at 706-722-1010, where you'll always remain anonymous and get a cash reward.
You've been watching Crime Reports and Rewards with Griff Griffin and Dave Michaels, where you stay anonymous. The criminals don't. If you have any information on these or any other crimes, call our national tip line at 1-800-222-TIPS. Well, you'll stay anonymous and could get a cash reward. You can see this or any other episode of Crime Reports and Rewards on the web anytime at crimereportsandrewards.com. Crime Reports and Rewards is a production of Michaels Media.